So I was speaking the other day to a Polish immigrant truck driver here in the lot. And I hadn't realized a couple of things. He watches my channel, I hadn't realized that. And he had gone to Ottawa in February, where it cost him $1,800 to replace the windows in his truck. They'd been shot out with rubber bullets. I said, I didn't realize you were there. I said, you know, 1,800 bucks for the windows. They impounded your truck. Excuse me, lost wages. Paid for your own fuel, no doubt. A pretty heavy hit. And he said, well, you know, it's like you and your channel. You bleed out slowly. I took it all in one big hit. I mean, I couldn't not go, he said. I said, I'm from Poland. My life is here now. I'm a Canadian citizen, my wife, my children, my house, my home, my truck, my business, everything. I mean, I'm Canadian now, but the Polish people live with communism in their face daily. They know well and full what it is. And in talking to the other Polish truck drivers here in the lot, they all say the same thing. It just freaks them out. They came to Canada years, decades ago to escape the threat of communism, only to have it thrust into their face undeniably here right now. And I don't think there's a Polish truck driver, Polish immigrant, Polish Canadian. They all have Canadian citizenships, whatever the politically correct terminology is. I mean, no offense to anyone. I don't think there's a one who didn't go to Ottawa. And yet, there's a whole bunch of Canadians who still think the protest was a bunch of freedumbers, dumb with a B, freedumbers. They don't understand why 25% or more of the Canadian population is on the streets protesting every day, every weekend certainly. What we Canadians politely call political overreach, whereas our Polish Canadian, can I still call them immigrants? They're Canadians now. Again, no offense meant to anyone. They call it communism. And these free dumbers with a V, free dumbers, the day's gonna come when some government representative shows up at the door, says, give me all of your projectile weapons that you have, and here, you're going to take this. It's not mandated anymore. It's mandatory. Put this in your body, and you don't own anything. Are you happy now? And those apathetic, uninformed, and let me be blunt, stupid and weak Canadians who have allowed this to happen, are allowing this to happen, they're gonna go, what happened? What happened? Well, you sat back and you let it happen. Whether you ignored it, denied it, or were too damn thick to understand it, that's what happened. Yeah. It's awful frustrating sometimes. It really is.